Welcome back to the Perfect Pugilist, the Fallout 4 Survival Mode series where graduating to the big leagues means putting on a loincloth. Thanks for stopping by, let's get down to brass tacks. From here, the Grognak costume makes it all possible. This gilded rag somehow adds 2 points to strength, which has turned this girl into a certified murder machine. I also picked up 2 bobbleheads to increase my critical hit damage by a whopping 25%, and an extra point to strength. Collectively, they allow me to sneak attack super strong enemies like this gunner commander in power armor with 0 consequences. This also allowed me to clear out the Revere satellite array and finish an optional side quest which ends by visiting this old man living in a bunker at the north end of the map. Last episode I mentioned the Protectron. This is the basic design. Stay in front of it as much as possible. Patience is key. If your timing is good, you can successfully block all melee attacks. You will get stunned when it hits you, so back up a bit to recover. Stronger variants like the Watcher punch extra hard, and their laser weapons are devastating. I recall a certain war machine at the robotics disposal ground is still on the menu. Only this time I got smart and started off the fight with a sneak attack. I can block single arm attacks, but I haven't been able to block the heavier downward double arm attack. It is slower moving, so there's just enough time to back up and avoid getting hit. Every melee attack does a ton of damage and breaks bones, so the completed adamantium skeleton perk is an absolute must for this fight. There is a sweet spot in front of it where it won't use its guns or charge at you, and there's more time to react to melee attacks. This fight was the last in the session that I recorded, so everything else in this video happened beforehand. The extra fun part about the sentry bot is what happens when it loses, so be ready to back away once it starts overloading. Earlier on, I first tested my new abilities on this Mirelurk hunter just south of Bunker Hill. Like most crustaceans in Fallout, hunters are tanky, hit very hard, and have a charging claw attack which just tears through health. Making matters worse, it also spits a liquid that drains health over time. I found sidestepping or kiting around does offer some advantages, but it can turn around very fast and counterattacks with a 1-2 punch. Like most large enemies, blocking, maintaining a smooth pace, and continuous healing are the keys to victory. Fresh off the heels of that fight, I decided to make yet another attempt at the Concord Deathclaw. For some reason, I seem to take less damage after I put the Grognak costume on, which doesn't make sense when you compare the armor values, but who cares, right? I'm all about being more difficult, and by this point, I have also completed the solar power perk granting +2 bonus to strength and endurance during the day. With both of those stats at 15, I was able to clear the area with reasonable ease. I just can't say that I defeated this Deathclaw single-handedly because of the raiders shooting at both of us during the fight. From there, I decided to take a stab at clearing Lynn Woods. During the excitement, I noticed this Deathclaw was just staring up at me, like it was waiting for its next meal. I hate to disappoint, so I felt obliged to come down and introduce myself. It wasn't long before the other, much larger Deathclaws showed up and almost completely wrecked my shit. I got hit so hard my armor activated a perk that slows time. Make no mistake, someone is actively crapping in my pants right now. But of course, this water is shallow. The Deathclaws are still right behind me, and now my pants are completely full. During the fight, 3 Mirelurks showed up, because why the hell not? Of the 3, one is just a regular Mirelurk, the next strongest is a Razor Claw, which is bad enough, but the third is a legendary glowing Mirelurk, which by itself is operating at a whole different level. Clearly, negotiations broke down quickly. This three-way free-for-all lasted another couple of minutes. In the end, I had to fight this still very angry, very chonky legendary Mirelurk that can also swim. So I could not retreat from this fight, only backpedal. Backpaddle, maybe? Either way, we went back and forth across this river about a half a dozen times before I finally finished this fight. After 2 Deathclaw fights, the constant interferences left me wanting more. I wanted a clean fight, so I went to the garden terrace on top of Haymarket Mall and waged battle against a randomly spawned Deathclaw matriarch. Literally, the mother of Nightmare Land, and the battle was joined on this roof with no raiders, Mirelurks, or bullshit. Just me and the monster slogging it out for almost 10 minutes. At one point, we even paused to have an old-school mid-fight stare-down. Make no mistake, compound fractures are cosmetic to a Deathclaw. Broken arms do not stop them from picking you up or ripping your face off, and they can still lunge and run after you with broken legs. The only advice I can offer is to stick and move. They are completely unpredictable, and no space is truly safe. I can block basic attacks, but the lunging and heavy attacks break through every time I'm within range. Also, there is no warning before getting grabbed. It just reaches out, and if you're in range, that's it, you're busted. If health is too low when picked up, death is guaranteed. Deathclaws are absolute chaos in a fight, and I love it. There are stronger variants out there, so better fights are in the future. Well, that about wraps it up for this episode. Let's go ahead and roll those credits. Now that I can put down some real punishment, bigger and better things are on the horizon. If you're new to this series, make sure to check out the previous episodes to get all caught up. Be sure to like, comment, or subscribe. Let me know what you think. You can also find me on Instagram. If you enjoyed this video and wish to support this project or future work, I've set up a Patreon. Just search for Master Cats and keep an eye out for my adorable face. Your generosity is greatly appreciated and supports my ability to create future content. As always, thank you for stopping by and watching until the end. Take care, and I'll see you next time.